Alright, welcome to what I hope is the last episode of Kevin Rood's Garage relating to this Johnson Model 300. Just as a reminder, here's the model number, a little upside down. Johnson Model 300. So we got the lower unit back on. That's what we've been working on. Last time we had just gotten this piece on, put this bolt back in, which as I mentioned, where is the bolt? There it is. Put this bolt back in, which as I mentioned seems to serve as some kind of clamp. I believe what it does is it squeezes the lower unit around the tubing there. It's just a bolt on one end and a nut on the other. So this lower unit is held on to the motor by that bolt there, these two screws here, and then there was a stud that goes in here which serves as the conduit from the water tube here up into this copper water tube here. And then, as you recall, in our first video we made sure this copper water tube was open by squirting water and air through here. It circulated all up around through the motor and expelled right here, and this is where we're hoping to see the water come out when we fire this motor up, which we'll do here in a few minutes. The one thing I'm still a little bit concerned about is you'll notice this winding hunk of copper. It's gotten a little pinched at a couple spots. I was thinking about heating them up and unpinching them, but I was able to get pipe cleaner through the whole thing, so I know it's clear and unobstructed. And I'm a little worried if I tried to pinch that open, I might actually break it. So we're going to give it a shot as is. If we still don't get water, we might have to pinch them open and see what happens. But that being said, she's ready to have a test. So let's get the camera on the tripod, fire up the motor, and see what happens. I'm going to open the garage doors here a little bit, otherwise we're not going to see anything but blue smoke. Alright. Open up the vent, open up the fuel line, make sure the carburetor is adjusted properly, and make sure we're choked. Make sure the lever, spark advance lever, is on start. Looks like we're all hooked up and ready to go. See what happens. Thinking about it. Let's check that slow speed. carb setting. I thought I had it set right. Let's see. Alright. Take the choke off. See if that helps. Like I said, this motor has run, it just hasn't had to shut it off because the water wasn't getting through. So this should start. Well, as you can see, it started, which is good news. Bad news is I still have no water pumping through there. So I guess we're going to have to try and unpinch those copper tubes, see if that was a problem. And if that's not the problem, I guess we're back to the drawing board. So unfortunately, this won't be the last video for this motor. Hopefully the next one will be better.